Lord, in the connection. We pray for our leaders who are putting this together. They are piecing each and every minute together to make this experience wonderful. We commit ourselves into your hands. We pray that, Lord, while we are here, nothing will cause distraction on our attention, but that, Lord, we will concentrate and hear from you. Be glorified and magnified in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can I have that? Okay. Without wasting a lot of time, allow me invite my panelists today. I will not allow me invite my panelists today. Whom do we have coming first?
Friends, I would like to assure you that this decision that you made to join this cohort is going to be your best decision this year. You did a wonderful thing for yourself. Because here, we aim to grow every single day. And so when you are in the presence of growing minds, yours will grow just as much because we spur each other on to growth every day. And so today, the first person that we are going to have, the first treat, is going to be a woman of excellence, absolute excellence. She is excellent in her speech. She is excellent in her presentation. She is excellent in her work. She is excellent in her family. Friends, I look up to this woman every day. Without wasting time, I would like to tell you about this lady. She works for the Parliament of Uganda. I told you that I work for the Parliament of Uganda, but when she's passing, I would be remiss if I did not take off my cloak and lay it for her to pass because she is that important. She is a director of corporate parliament, CPS. She is in charge of strategy at Parliament, corporate parliamentary strategy. She is the one that gives Parliament where to go. She shows Parliament the way they should go, and indeed, Parliament follows. Friends, welcome with me, Rachel Emerset. Shall we give her a PML welcome? Beautiful.
Thank you very much, Penny, for those kind words. Good morning, everyone. I hope the online people can hear me. As I've been introduced, I'm called Rachel Emerset. I work with the Parliament of Uganda, but I also share this space with all of you as one of the facilitators for the PML program. I would like to start my presentation, but I thought that our secretariat would have something to say before I get into the program. Did that happen? I go ahead. Yes, Juliana wanted to say something.
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, everyone. How are you? Sorry, we were still running around and yeah, we're not able to welcome you properly. And as your hosts, for the people here and for the people online, my name is Juliana. I work with a big team. Namara over there. Please just, why you stand up? Then they see you properly. Yes, so for the time that you're going to be here, for the times that you're going to be coming in, you will be seeing me or Namara or someone else called Ezra. Ezra is our education advisor. So sometimes you may see Namara, sometimes you may see me. My name is Juliana again. Sometimes you may see Ezra. So job and Jab and Rachel and Penny did a good job telling you about the center, but I'll just add on to what they shared. This is a public library, as they mentioned. It's part of the US mission, that's the embassy. Apart from being a public library, we're also an advising center for education in the USA, the official source of information for studying in the USA. So Ezra is not here. He's our main education advisor, but he's always here every working hour. That's Monday to Friday. Jab mentioned that's 8 to 4:30, and Saturday 9 to midday. So you can come in with inquiries of where do I start from, which college do I apply to, which course is, good according to, what I did, all those inquiries. For the part of the library, you can sign up for membership. I should mention that all the resources and all the services that we offer here are free of charge. No one should find you out there and charge you for, coming in for a session. You can sign up for membership at the front desk. Membership only allows you to borrow out the resources that we have, but we have an online library, an e-library as well. You can get the login details from the reception. Again, you can access it from anywhere. It has quite a lot. I should mention that majority of the content that we have and resources is American. So that goes for the e-library as well, from research journals to newspapers, to magazines, to documentaries concerning a variety of topics. Then the other thing I should say is that apart from this session that you are attending, we have quite a number of other empowerment sessions. I love to call us a youth empowerment center. Our programs have an age limit, some of them, but some of them go all the way. We do programming in areas of entrepreneurship. I have a small business. I want to learn how to do, digital marketing. I want to learn how to pitch. I want to learn how to sell, all that pertains to entrepreneurship. We do programming on Education USA. I already mentioned that. We do programming on American culture. We do programming on creative arts. So sometimes we have professionals in the creative space coming to empower the youth in that area. So I'd love to say that if growth is something that you're really interested in, you're in the right place. Yes. Follow the American Embassy on US Mission Uganda, that's Twitter or X, and US Embassy Kampala, that's Facebook. We're always posting these programs. They're all free of charge. We're always posting these programs for you to register and come in and attend. So again, I welcome you to the American Center. Feel free to come in anytime, but make use of our online calendar. It will show you the schedule of each day. Sometimes you're closed. Sometimes you have invite-only events or select or for only the people who have been selected. So feel free to make use of that calendar. You simply go to Google, search for American Center Kampala calendar. It will take you straight to the page on the website that has information about the American Center. You just scroll a few times. So every time you come in, you can check the calendar or you give us a call just so you don't bounce. Yes, so I'll hand you back to Rachel to take you through. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you very much for that information. I hope everybody feels that they're in the right place. And we are glad to partner with the American Embassy that have such resources for us. So I would like to start our presentation for this morning. It's about 30 to 40 minutes to tell you more about our program. Public management and leadership. I'm sure you have been anticipating this day, and this is the time to share the information. Wow. Juliana, something is not happening here. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So this program, what is it all about? You are now in the Franklin Institute this morning, friends here and online, and we are all about leadership and public management. We are offering this, as my colleagues have said, in partnership with the US Embassy, and would like to grow your leadership, your communication, and public policy. So if that is of interest to you this morning, you are in the right place. That is what we focus on: leadership, communication, and public policy, because we want you to manage your spaces successfully. We are interested in having our leadership grow, our public policy improve, and our communication be effective. So who are we? You've heard my colleagues here. We are a team, and we are all about public management. We are all serving in public spaces, and public spaces here doesn't mean public service only. So anybody in the community, anybody in the non-government organizations, in the private sector, we are all managing something in that space. And that's what we call public managers. So we are all about leading in these spaces. And we are committed to personal growth because we believe that we would want to lead ourselves first and then equip the other people that we are leading. So we lead by values. That is what is going to be unique about this program as you go along. We value values. So we lead by values. And then we would like to equip other people with the same values, and we seek to grow every day. Somebody mentioned growth. If you're interested in growth, this is the right program for you. So this is what we do as the Franklin Institute. We focus on ourselves as individuals, but then also equip others around us. And then we are able to multiply the leadership. So that's what we are all about. What is our purpose? What were we set out to do? That's what we call the mission, and would like to transform public management by nurturing selfless and competent leaders. Team, if you're here this morning and you have been selfish in that space, it's time to change. We would like you to be nurtured, to become selfless, but competent as we go along. So ours is to grow and grow and grow. Our philosophy, as we have re-echoed, we want to begin with ourselves. We cannot lead others if we are poor leaders. So this is what it's all going to be about. This 1 year with us is about leadership beginning with yourself. We might be here and thinking, I've been there, I've done a course in leadership. Just put on your seatbelt. This is a very interesting program that concentrates on self. How are we doing this? What do we do every month throughout the year? So you'll be exposed to 9 months of leadership training and mentorship. We shall have weekly transformation tables. They indicated to you the numbers. We are over 100, but we shall be able to group up in what we are calling tables and share discussions and topics on leadership. So we'll meet throughout the year. We'll have the weekly tables. There's an action center that you'll be hearing about in the next slides. Sorry about that. and then we'll have a project for students. So as we grow our leadership, we also want to equip students. So we work with students during this 1 year. So you'll find that information as we go along. So this is what we do under PML. We do the 9 months, monthly sessions. We do the weekly transformation tables. We'll have an action center that you will access and have information to grow yourself further. And then you will participate in a project in a school that will be agreed upon during your transformation tables. So who have we targeted? All of you this morning here and online must be in a certain public space. So we call you public managers. I'm sure some people don't feel that they are there yet. It's not about the position, but it's about the work that you offer and the service. So we are all public managers, and that's why we're eligible for this program. As I've indicated, you'll also participate in a school project. So our students are also our target. We grow as they grow. And we'll also have university students. So those are the people that participate in our program currently. We've come a long way. My colleague mentioned some information. We started in 2022 with 60 participants. And they went through monthly sessions, as you're going to go through that. When we came to 2023, which was last year, we increased in number, and we were 150. 150 of us were selected, and we took the course. I was one of them. We had 281 applications, but we were unable to take on everyone because of the space. We can only accommodate so much here and also online. So we only had 150, and 132 of us graduated. We also, in our school projects, were able to attend to 13 schools, 13 high schools, which was a very exciting time for us. We were able to find schools of our choices, and we shared with them the program on leadership for schools. So that is what we have done so far. And as we go forward, we can talk about our own milestones. We are proud, we are happy, we are excited to indicate to you that, as I've indicated, we've entered 13 schools and we are still with them. We were also able to develop that into a fully fledged program for schools, and it's called the I Lead program. It was launched last year at the Parliament of Uganda. We also held an annual symposium in November. And this institute, as you can see, we've done 3 years, but it was also launched last year. So that was a great milestone for us. We are now under the Franklin Institute, and we are ably moving on with all our facilitators. As we indicated, we had 132 graduates last year, and we were able to introduce the application process to 519, or at least 519 responded to our call, and we just managed to take on 200, only 200 because of the space again. So you are just one of the 200, and I think we need to clap for ourselves that we are here, and we congratulate each one of you for joining the Franklin Institute. So here we are, 200. Some are physical, some are online, but we hope that you will have a good time with us. So what do we have for you this year? Because every year we keep growing and we keep growing the program. So we'll have our monthly sessions, like we've started this morning. We'll have the symposium still. We hope that you graduate on 8th November. We plan accordingly and ensure that every bit of our time is filled. So we already anticipate your program on 8th November. We are going to do the projects in school under the I Lead program. We don't know how many schools they will be in, you will go to, but so we've left the dash. Last year we did 13. We hope to do more than 13. because now we have 200 of you. We hope to see this program grow. What is the content like in our program? We have leadership skills development, as we have echoed this. We have communication. We'll have the Change Your World transformation tables. The tables I indicated earlier are called Change Your World. And it will be a wonderful time as you get into those in the coming months. We continue our mentorship and coaching for all of you. So this is what our curriculum looks like. I will pause to say here that there are no exams. You might be looking, when we become students, there's that worry, there's that anxiety that you have to read. But what we need to say as Franklin Institute to you, you're your own examiner, because we are here to grow. So as we go through the months, you will need to be checking, am I growing? Is there any change in me? Am I putting my time to good use? So they are not written exams, but they are personal exams. So watch out for yourself as we go along. You'll be hearing from the rest of us how we have changed, how we have grown, and that should be inspiration for you too. So I want to talk about the tables. So the tables, we have a special name for the tables. We call them SHIPs. And SHIPs stands for Scaling Heights in Public Service. So wherever you are, we want to grow. We want to go higher. And that's why we call it Scaling Heights. But because we like to work together, we come together to do this. So you are going to be in one of the SHIPs. And what do we do in those SHIPs? As we call them, we have values tables that are coming up in the next 6 weeks, starting in March. And for each week, there will be one topic. So you'll start off with the value of hope. Is there hope in the public service? Can you create hope? When people look at you, is there hope? Or is it all dreary and nobody wants to work in that space? They'd rather go and do something else. So week 1 will be about hope. Week 2 will be about listening. How much do we listen in our workspaces? Do we know it all? Are we able to just do our own work and everybody goes away? Or do we take time to listen? That is a value that we cherish here in the Franklin Institute.